Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's just, yeah, the inconsistent. The thing is, like, VAR reviewed it, so fair enough, like, the referee not giving the penalty, but, like, the VAR viewed it, and it's like, like Carrick says, like, I thought that's what VAR was for, like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it is when there's like inconsistencies like that. I think it's very poor. Very poor.
Cameras trained on one man. He's back from injury and raring to go. He starts. We're live on EA TV. And welcome everyone.
I remember
there
was a Newcastle Arsenal game, I think it was last season, and he didn't have like the goal line technology or something, or didn't have like to know if the ball had gone out of play or not. And you're just thinking like, what the fuck's that about? Like, fair enough in like FA Cup games and like League 2 or whatever, but.
Well, what a key match this could prove to be. The crowd will be important if they are to secure their place in the playoffs. If they stick to the game plan, there'll be plenty of celebrating at the end, that's for sure.
Yeah. I get that, like, if like Port Vale are playing Gillingham or something, but like if Tottenham are playing, you know, West Ham in round 4 or whatever, like it's like there's no reason, like, because they have to because I don't understand why they don't do it for the other stadiums, because there simply isn't the technology, like, you know, it's not like a plug and play thing, but yeah, it seems daft.
It should have a lot to say for itself, this game. Napoli with the kick-off here. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the...
Well, danger here, sir. As he hit that one...
A game of FIFA and then I might come on ready or not, actually. So. What you want, sorry?
Well,
how are you?
Really high.
Little game of career mode.
Lobotka.
You're quite into career mode. I think you'd like career mode if you've got a team going, and it's quite easy to get invested in it.
Well, possibly a celebratory occasion for the home fans, because they know their heroes could clinch a place on the knockout stages, and with games to spare soon.
Yeah, they just need to focus on themselves here, get the 3 points that's needed, and it doesn't matter what happens elsewhere. They'll get the place that they're looking for.
And a clear foul. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's going to be walking a tightrope for the rest of the match now. Just didn't need to do that.
Probably sent me a picture of it. Oh, nice. I like that formation as well.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
I absolutely hate how you can't choose your own formation like on the old FIFAs. Like, it's ridiculous. Presets. I don't know why they did that 1 year, and I thought, oh, they'd change it back for the next year because everyone's kicking off about it, and they've still not done it. So it's fucking ridiculous.
He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters. Oh, a chance soon! And the keeper's hand does the trick. It's a neat move. And into the keeper's grasp now.
Yeah, you could see the relief
Because the thing is as well, like you've got to like search for like the right formation as well. Because like the presets, like they haven't got like. I wanted to try like Amram's 3-4, like 3-5, like well, I suppose it's 3-4-3, wasn't it, or 3-4-2-1 or whatever it was. But that's not on there, like on a preset. So you have to like. Because the original preset on here was like a 5 at the back, which you didn't like. It wasn't really a 5 at the back.
Very quick thinking there.
Because the wing backs were more, at least on one side, a bit more attacking.
They make it count. Oh, they're not out of trouble. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield.
Yeah, they're just not on the same wavelength, are they?
No, I had no idea. I saw it come up on, like, comes up on my phone, like, in Google, like, result, and I'm like, hey, and I thought, is that, like, the women, or is that... I was like, no, I just clicked on the score, and it was like... what the fuck? Premier League?
He's got to do better there. They should be 1-0 up.
Nersch. Mbumo. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Noah Lang.
I'll have to let you know how my interview goes on, well, how Stagecoach is, Stu, because if it's any good, I'd encourage it. I'd advise it if you were looking for...
Well, the timing was perfect, ball one.
Do you know?
Ongisa.
It's different though working for yourself, I think. I think any job's like, if you're working for yourself, it's different to if you're working for somebody, like good and bad.
Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bilbao. The score's level again now.
And look at this! Well, still danger! No-nonsense clearance.
Well, as you can see, they're creating plenty of chances, just haven't been able to make it count, haven't been clinical enough. Surely it's only a matter of time, though, before they do find the breakthrough.
But you're at the mercy of like demand, aren't you? What's that thing going on at the minute with regards to the algorithm? Like, how does that work for you or work against you?
This is an excellent run. Well, this could really help the cause. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards. So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? The referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card. Ongisa. Well, someone has scored in one of the other games. Let's find out exactly who from Alex.
Yeah, a second goal for the Gunners. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 33 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Oh, chance! And the keeper taking care of the situation.
So what you're saying is, like, they might pay a price and then you might go away that's not necessarily the quickest way.
Fine cross into the middle. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, that's a
yeah, 62 or whatever, yeah.
And back with Karnaseki. So inching towards half-time, Napoli in front.
Yeah.
What you've seen from them so far?
Well, they have controlled patches of that first half. They've created some good opportunities, but only being up by 1, it's so close. It's tough to call a winner here.
Another good-looking attack.
Yeah. Waze is normally the best though, innit?
Good-looking cross. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, you can see he's so varied with his crosses. The aim delivery really catches out the back line. And the movement is good to get on the end of it. And it's a simple finish in the end.
in business once more on the back of that.
So you don't necessarily get paid for the mileage you do. So you could do a trip and on paper it's like 60 miles, but you could go like 80 miles and you'd only get paid for like. Yeah.
Has changed in one of the other games I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 43 minutes played.
Here's Alex. Super and in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything. Can. It's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked. At this defence, they could have certainly knocked him out.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Scott McTominay. And so the referee blows the whistle. We've reached the halfway point.
Empty,
And the ball moving again. Advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists.
Do you ever get jobs as well where it's like, so let's say someone wants to go from like, I don't know, Swansea to Birmingham, and then you might get a job from Birmingham to like Preston, and you're thinking, I could take that, but then I'll be so far away.
Neves. Todibo. Now with Neves. Marcus Rashford. A decent delivery. Oh, a splendid header, but a fine save. Substitution time it is here. Now sending it in.
Oh shit.
Buongiorno. And back with Karnaseki.
Are you not thinking to driving hours or anything as well, or?
Football EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Manchester United facing Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, it's a bit rough, isn't it? So what happens then if you refuse that job? Like, obviously, but then does that affect you getting offered other jobs as well later down the line, or?
And support available. That's a nice ball.
Yeah.
Rashford. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They're disappointed, you know.
Lukaku. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. And look at this! Made the move on the line. Reacted really well.
How come?
Marco Karnaseki has it. Smart defending.
Oh yeah.
Buongiorno. Scott McTominay. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Right, just hearing, changing circumstances in the Barcelona game. What's happened, Alex Scott?
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They're back in this now. With
Prohibition, yeah, they give you, yeah.
Alex with the info as ever.
So, did you get pulled in, like, was it one of them, like, follow me kind of thing?
Here. Oh, surely! Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, it's one I'm looking forward to. Hopefully we'll get a competitive match.
Yeah, them forcing the, yeah.
Scott McTominay. Now with Lobotka.
Were you on a job as well, or?
Firing it towards goal. Well, the keeper kept it out with a a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort.
Okay, so but you'll lose money for that job then?
Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch.
That's crazy.
Nice looking move this. Well, no real threat there. It was played right into the keeper's gloves. Stanislav Lobotka. Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games.
So, unfortunately, that'll be like logged somewhere that you've been pulled, so then you won't get pulled again. Yeah, I know they can, but you'd think that common sense, if like, oh, everything was okay yesterday, it'll be okay next week, yeah, or yeah. Was everything okay though? Yeah.
He made good progress there. Given away by Manchester United. Now the counter-attack looks on. De Bruyne. Romelu Lukaku now. Will it happen for them? The right idea.
Yeah, he should have done better there. It was a good opening.
Ironically, I mean, for what? I mean, I've only seen like the operator side of it, but like at Arriva, like there were buses that shouldn't have been on the road and were, and you're thinking, where are the authorities in that scenario? Do you know what I mean?
Dispatching it with aplomb. Wonderful goal. So they get the ball rolling again. This has been a terrific contest to watch.
No, it's more the DVSA, isn't it? But I mean, where are they these days? I mean, you don't really see them, and they're not pulling. But there's a place outside Liverpool where they sometimes sit, like coming out the tunnel, the Wallasey tunnel, and pull like vehicles over. But it's like they're not going to pull a bus full of people going into Queen Square. Do you know what I mean? Like into the bus station. So no, it's so. I think years ago, like they used to find them at like bus stations, but I've never had that like.
If they get a result here, they'll have the keeper to thank.
Is it going to be? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to I think Stagecoach might be decent, and obviously it's only for. I know, yeah. No, I think. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's certain things which I think it'd be interesting because there'd be certain things that are better at Arriva and worse at Stagecoach. But I just think, like I was saying to Philippa, like I just think the culture and the environment and stuff will just be, you know, it'll make the job. And obviously, even like the buses, like I said to you before, like the buses and stuff as well. Like, you know, the Stagecoach has spent fortunes on, and they've had better buses anyway, like over the last 10-15 years. You know, because I think they had like a relationship with like Scania and Alexander Dennis and stuff like that. So they had like, I think they had shares in those companies or something like that. So they had like, you know, chrome wheeled, like proper, like Scanias, like proper buses, whereas we had like plastic shite. So it does make a difference. Like, you know, it's like a car, isn't it? If you get like I don't know, a Fiat versus like a Volvo, you know, like obviously you can tell from being in the driving seat, but also like the reliability and how it's made and stuff like that as well. Like, it just makes a big difference.
And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
No, he didn't, and it was just a poor choice of passing.
And it's all over here, and they will be moving on. They're guaranteed a place in the playoffs, and it could get even better.
Yeah, they'll be happy knowing that that's in the bag, but it is a matter of finishing strong now and trying to secure that top 8 position. They'll certainly want to avoid the playoffs if they can.
No two ways about it. He really has.
Well, like for me, like I quite liked like. There's a couple of years where I quite liked the job and I used to do quite a bit of overtime, but like I got to the point where I resented all of them so much that I wouldn't do overtime, and I was so exhausted after working there, like after even if it was like 6-7 hours, like that I'd be literally counting down the days till I was off. Do you know what I mean? So I think like this, obviously if I'm successful, I think it'll be good because I think I'll have the novelty will last quite a long time, because the novelty lasted quite a long time at Arriva as well. Like, and I know I was new to the industry then, and it was new and all the rest of it as an industry and as a job, and I won't have that this time because obviously I'll know the job, but a different area and different buses and different, I think that novelty I think that like 6 months or so will work out quite well, I think. No, that's true. That's true. I think as well, like I think I stayed at Arriva so long because it was what I knew, and obviously when I was with Jensen on my own, it was like good money, and at the time when money was kind of everything, and money's still important now, of course, but now obviously you've got Philippa's wage plus mine, and obviously I've got that settlement money from Arriva. Well, when I have that, I don't have that as of yet, but when I do have that, it'll mean that I've got and that's partly why I wanted to go back to work, because I could have lived off that money till maybe I joined the police. Like I could have stretched it out, but then I thought, well, I don't want to be not working and not just not being in that mindset, but also I didn't want to have no money. Like I didn't want to join the police and then have it'd be good to join the police and have that 10 grand plus a bit more behind me potentially. Do you know what I mean? Like from working. So yeah, so it's basically, so the solicitor, I spoke to the solicitor the other day, and he's basically like, I sent back at them like certain things that we want changing, and then they've sent over the amended agreement, but they've sent over the agreement, which like the original agreement, but they've only amended like the fees that like they're charging, or that they're paying for the sort of thing. So, but I was googling it, and it's kind of a good thing that, because if they've upped that amount, it shows that they're at least the higher contribution. It shows that they're at least at the negotiation table. Do you know what I mean? But I was asking the solicitor the other day. I was like, so what does that mean? Like, what happens if? And he was like, well, you can if they don't come back to me with an amended offer, like an amended agreement, then he said you can either accept it as is, or you can take it like it'll get sent back to the union and you can negotiate again, kind of thing. But it's one of them, isn't it? Like I was mentioning it to Philippa, and she was like, just want it over and done with. Do you know what I mean? Well, that was how I felt at the time as well. But the other thing, though, I was saying, Stu, like I was saying, like the reason why I kind of thought better not to drag it on, because if there's a settlement agreement, like it's convenient for me as well, because I don't want to be joining the police and then it's like, oh, sorry, Sarge, I've got a tribunal tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that hanging over me when I want to like close the door on it and be done with it. Do you know what I mean? Like in good time before, because having that stress, and you're learning a new job and stuff, and then you've got baggage from another job, and I think it's just, it's messy.